Living in London as I do, I don't get a lot of music from Pakistan that reaches my ears, so I'm excited when a couple of people have commented on videos suggesting that I check out some things from this Coke studio. So thank you to Michael Rohrbeck, Flight Gamer, and Hoof, great username by the way, for recommending some of this stuff. So this is Tu Jhoom, I'm sure I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, Naseebo Lal, Abida Parveen. I know this is 6 minutes and 40 seconds long, and that it's kind of Pakistani music. That's it. I'm excited. And go.
Coke Studio, Season 14.
I hear some synth. Gentle, but forceful. Beautiful. Passionate expression on this. It's kind of swelling. Seems kind of uplifting. Very nice. Good vibes. Electronic drum beat in here. Gives it a bit of a modern feel, beat-wise. Oh, got some percussion. This has a gorgeous vibe to it. Looks like a trigger pad for the drums as well. Got a choir. There's a lot here. Love that repeated phrase. The instruments kind of come in quietly and then build up and then go down. It's gentle. Kind of a specific sort of nasal delivery. It shows a familiarity to me vaguely on what you'd hear from that side of the world. He's got such a warm, full tone to his voice. There's so many kind of vowel sounds in this that are unfamiliar to what I expect in melodies and things. But it really works. Come on. Epic. Just good vibes. Gentle tempo. Things are repeated. There's layers, there's like cymbals that come in, there's gongs and things. He sings almost like a like a lead saxophone part, kind of. The man on the percussion's got a shaker. More songs need shakers, I think. Woo. The lyrics themselves, I'm kind of looking at the subtitles, but they're uplifting as well in their own way. Ooh, nice high harmony. Oh, it's not in that bit now. Oh. What a vibe! Must be hard to mix this. There's so many musical elements in it. You can hear them all if you tune in. There's a flute sound in there. Or like a recorder or something. It's kind of sweet that they're like singing to each other. Also enjoying the visual of the dance. Woo. Wow. What a great way to start the day. Mate. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thank you to those who recommended that. You know, because here in the West, when you hear music from, I don't know, Pakistan, India, or Eastern, musical styles and things, we're just not very used to those melodies and musical instruments. So it's kind of, we don't really know how to necessarily get into it. At least I don't. Like, because they're unusual series of notes that they choose to have, or they've got like sometimes different scales as well. If my memory serves correctly from what I've heard from musical theory stuff. And the vocal delivery there's an edgy nasal to that. Nasal's not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. There's a delivery to that is just not familiar to me, the kind of music I listen to. But that seemed to me to be a great kind of gateway potentially into music from Pakistan, for example, because it had just a high level of production that I'm associated with kind of a lot of music in the West, plus like the kind of digital drum beats that kind of gave it a modern feel to it. So when you'd have the less familiar sounds for me from Pakistan laced within that, I kind of have a context with which I can sink my teeth into it and kind of let it be what it is. And it was gorgeous, and I thought it worked really, really well. So many beautiful layers in there. All kinds of instrumental bits and pieces that I won't know the names of or exactly what they're doing there. There's moments that sounded like a kind of gong, but it could have been just a massive cymbal with some kind of holes and nails in it to give that kind of rattly sound. Not sure, but it was lovely. It was almost chime-like. There were also plenty of stringed instruments. Some wind instruments were in there. We had a choir. We had some traditional kind of percussive, I don't know what they're called, because they're bongos perhaps? I don't know. They were in there as well as a layer, but the drums were kind of triggered on a pad, but there's also electronic drum kit. Like there were so many bits and pieces in there, and two lead vocals. They exuded like a passion and warmth, and they weren't just phoning it in. You go, let me sing these notes. They kind of seemed to live it as well, which is something I always appreciate. Makes me think of someone like Aurora, who doesn't just sing; she also kind of expresses at the same time. So that was a joy to watch, and that was a fucking vibe. That was amazing. I want to start my day with that. It was just gorgeous. So thank you very much again to those who recommended that. Flight Gamer, I think in particular, recommended that actual song. So thank you for that. That was amazing. I'm going to have to listen to some more of that in the very near future. I loved that. If there's other songs like this that you think I should check out, do let me know in the comments, and I will try and get to them when I can. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more from me in future, feel free to join. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.